Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Healing Honey. If it's your first time here, then welcome. So you guys are probably looking at the title like, what is this girl on? Nah, but I wanted to keep it real. This is real life, and this is the reality of life, our spiritual journey. You're gonna have ups and downs, and you guys, I have been in such a hiatus for a long time, like the last 3 years. I've really just been on my own. I've been disconnected from the world on purpose, growing on my spiritual journey, finding myself and making healthier decisions for myself, right? And so I had this idea, and remember I told you how powerful your thoughts are and your words. And I just decided, I was having a rough few weeks, and I was just like, well, I'm gonna just go back out into the world and just see what's up, see what's popping, and maybe it's time for me to reemerge, right? But you wanna be careful. The reason why I'm making this video is because I went to the club, but I didn't like it, okay? At all, okay? And so I'm not hating on the club, I just wanna keep it real. And this is not a reflection of the people that I went with, because actually I only knew one of the girls, and she's super dope. I like her as a person. It's just that for me personally, and for you watching this, it's kind of a message of your environment. And when you outgrow certain aspects of your life, then it's just time to move on to new things. Like, there's new parts of life for you to explore. You can't really go back to your old ways, especially we talk about like spiritual awakening. When you learn certain things about life, who we really are, we cannot go back to sleep. Like, once you wake up, once you know what's up, you can't pretend that you don't. And so I got invited out to go just a night out on the town, right? And I had the situation lined up for me. It was kind of the universe delivering to me what I was imagining, which was like, oh, well, let me just go out on the weekends. Now that I know all these things about myself and I've been self-disciplined, let me just cut loose and have fun. And there's nothing wrong with going out and having fun, but it's about what is actually fun to you while you're on this path, you know? And so I've talked about sobriety on this channel, celibacy, and just my healing journey. And so the club does not align. The club doesn't line up with where I'm at in my life anymore. I can't go backwards. It doesn't feel right in my soul. So let me break it down and let you guys know. When you're going out with your friends or whatever, if you think about the world, think about it as a lot of people just doing the same things. What's the process? What does it look like? You meet, you link up, there's some type of pre-game situation going on, right? Get in the car, you go, and there was a lot of people out, and it was beautiful out, you know, but it's about the energy, and it's about the mindset, and what are people there to do? Some are there to have fun, but some are there to get into trouble, especially for my ladies. Like, once we got into the club, before we even get there, the music, okay? The music. We look at the world and we want to know, why is everyone getting their heart broken? Why is everybody playing around, doing people wrong, lying, cheating, and playing each other? Just negative energy, and not knowing who we are, not keeping it real, not getting deep, like not having true connections with each other. A lot of it stems from the music. And about a year ago, I did this video, I'll link it down below, on the music industry and just the reality of it, right? There's an agenda to dumb us down, keep us in a low vibration, and just spew hate and discord and evil stuff to you, to dampen your spirit, like to keep you low. It's real. All you got to do is turn on the radio and you'll hear it for yourself. The music's getting worse and worse and worse and worse. You know, there's this new song out by Doja Cat, Paint the Town Red, right? And it's like she watched that video because she was in that thumbnail that I created. And what is she saying? The beat is so hard, okay? The beat is hard, but what is she saying? I'm a demon, Lord. That's what she's saying to the world, to children, to everybody, and she's proclaiming it. But here's the thing, when you listen to music, it gets locked in your head. I told myself, oh, I love the beat, I'm gonna hear that song. I like some of the things that she's saying, other parts I don't. But what happens later on, I'm getting up, and what am I hearing as soon as I rise in the AM? I'm a demon, Lord. This thought's just crossing through my head. Why? Because the music, it's alive, it's a frequency, it's a vibe. And so the music the whole way to the club, the music at the club, you know, it's like men versus women talking down to women, and then women reacting and getting at men all crazy, and it's like war and just like dirty stuff, honestly, stuff that cheapens us and makes us just less than what we are, right? And so me going to the club to have a good time versus the reality of it, it just doesn't line up, right? I did have some drinks, you guys. I did have some drinks. I'm not really a drinker like that, so it didn't really trigger me like that. Like, alcohol is not really my vice, but what does it do? Nonetheless, it's poison. Like, point blank, period, is poison. And it's gonna cause disharmony in your body. It's an attack on your body. There's not one good thing you can tell me that alcohol does for you besides take you out your regular state of mind, right? You know, and this is not about judging anybody's decisions. Like I said, I'm just keeping it real. Had some drinks, whatever. We make it into the club. This is a different perspective. When I was younger and I went out with my friends and stuff, I never saw it this way. But let me tell you how I saw it this time. A couple nights ago. We're there dancing. It's so packed. It's so packed. We go all the way to the back, and there's actually some space with some seats and this and that. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And the dance floor is out there. But I'm looking around, right? And there's mostly guys, more guys than girls, and they have their drinks and they're just watching. Like, think about it. You're drinking, that's a spirit right there. They're looking at the dance floor and watching the girls go wild, basically. And to me, it felt like I was in a strip club, but they didn't have to pay to get in. And maybe $5 at the door, and they're just getting a free show because they're watching all the women shake it and just put their whole body out there in their whole element, their whole vibe. Like, ladies, we are a beautiful gift to this earth. Like, so when we are not in our true worth, we're selling ourselves for cheap. And that's just what it is. You know, it's like they're getting a free show. That's how it felt. When my friend was like, you want to go out there and dance? Even though I did want to dance, I didn't feel comfortable, right? This is this new awareness that I have being out the scene for so long and then coming back out. It's like, no, they don't deserve to see me like that. Like, I can't be loose and be myself here. I don't feel safe to do that. I don't feel like this is not the right environment. This is like, the vibes are off. And I just had like a drink or two. Imagine if you're doing all types of things. At a certain point, you could lose control, and then someone else can take control of you, okay? Pull you to the side, put you in their car, drive off. Like, men are stronger than women, so physically, right? Who are you with? Who are you around? And so, in one word, dangerous, right? And it's not that I'm just so old, you guys, or whatever, like, and I'm not trying to scare you or nothing. I'm just telling you my honest perspective of how it felt. Like, it didn't feel fun. It really didn't. And then the music, again, it's like, how am I gonna be trying to have a good time when the song is just telling me that I'm a piece of trash, you know? And these things, even if you don't agree with them, they go into your mind and into your heart, into your spirit, and they can consume you and get locked into your subconscious. And we might feel like, well, that's just the way the world is. Yeah, but we have a choice, and we can be better and create better environments. And this is where I'm at. I have no choice because I went to the club, but I didn't like it. Like, I don't want to go back. And It's maybe if you're with your husband or your man or something, you might feel a little bit more safe. Okay, you're dancing, you're just right there with him. That could be a different vibe, but at the same time, there's a lot of guys and girls that might not like that. They're drinking, something could go down, and just envy and also like jealousy. Maybe they want to cut in on the dance. Maybe they want to start a fight. You know, maybe they push you on purpose. Like, so many things can go down. And that's just how I felt, like guys coming up and looking at me like, dance, like just dance. And you know, they have these songs, bands will make, oh, they play that song, bands will make her dance. Money will make you dance like you're some type of cheap object. I went to the club, but I didn't like it. That's just the truth. I want to share this with you guys because when you are on a real, when you've changed, right? When you're changing, I know you are, because you wouldn't be on this channel otherwise. Just allow yourself to change, even though it could be hard. Change is hard. I'm not about to front, right? Some of your old friends might hit you up. Some new friends might want to take you down that path again. But if you've grown, if you've learned, if you've changed, let yourself change, even if it's hard. You know, like some people will re-enter my life, or the universe can send tests your way, right? And so we have to be strong. Have we learned the lessons? Do we even want to grow? Do we even care, right? And so we're not here to be perfect. We're here to learn. But I've been trying to really be true to myself. And then that's okay. And you are going to be different from other people. They're just not there yet, and that's okay. They don't need to rush. You don't need to rush them, judge them, force them. You cannot force anybody to change. Like, it's hard enough to focus on our own change and evolution, but the most important tool you have is to let go of things that no longer serve you. I'm gonna let go of the drinks that are poison with energy drinks in it, with tap water ice, like plastic straws, and it's gross, you know? It's like, it's no shade. I don't think that I'm better. I think that I choose coconut milk and tea and things that warm my soul, music that nourishes my heart and puts me in the love frequency. And if you feel that you're different, then there's a reason for that. I want you to follow that path, and I'm here with you. That's why I'm opening up about things like this, you know, and it doesn't mean you have to be in hermit mode forever, but it's about learning. It's about finding your tribe in real life too, so that you guys can kick it and have a good time. I'm all about dancing it and you know, being free, having fun, but in the right environment. You want to feel safe. And once again, ladies, I only knew one person, but I was out with 4 people, like I think 4. And it occurred to me on the drive home how just something could go very wrong, and what could I really truly do about it at the end of the day? And so you don't want to put yourself in situations like that. You just want to be wise and stay true to your heart and do things that are healthy for your mind, heart, spirit. You're going to be called to this. You're called to a higher standard once you know more, right? You got to walk the path. Knowing is one thing, then walking the path is another. And again, we're not here to be perfect, but if you go backwards, something's gonna feel off, most likely, right? And so drop me a comment, let me know, what do you do to have fun and cut loose and enjoy yourself? That might be different from what the world's out here doing. I'm curious to know. I'm sending you so much love, so much power, so much healing on your journey. Thank you for being here. Take care of yourself. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.